Hello, my name is Big Mac and welcome to my channel. Today is a follow-up video, but before we get started, I know I missed it last week, but today I'm definitely going to do my cute thing of the week, and I'm going to do two things because I missed last week. The first thing is this adorable little Totoro pouch. I am a huge Miyazaki fan. Huge. Enormous. I love him to death. All those films. So yeah, this adorable little pencil pouch, and inside of it are the absolute cutest little no-face pens. Like, how adorable is that? I have one. He's eating cake. He is eating cake. Like, how cute is that? Alright, let's get started. 5 ways to deal with Tourette's. Also, disclaimer, you might be seeing a few new tics of mine throughout the video. Never had them before. I've got one that makes my tongue stick out. That's really fun. My leg has a twitchy one. Ooh, the best one of all is this new arm one that is extremely dangerous. Like, I look like I'm about to knock somebody out. I mean, my arm just whips out, and it's my left arm, and it just whips out like that, and it is the funniest thing on the planet. So fair warning, you might see a few tics, because I did not take my medications last night. First way to deal with having Tourette's is exercising. Now, I know the average person doesn't like going out there and sweating like a pig and, just kind of feeling gross and blah and ugh. But I definitely have had experience where if I'm having a pretty pent-up day, emotions-wise, that more tics will come out. And I can't control them as well as I could if I had a calm day. So I'm lucky enough to have a pool access pretty much 24/7, 365. And that is my favorite exercise, is swimming. Because I can get cardio in, I can tone up some muscles in there, it is so relaxing. So I definitely recommend exercising. Now, way to deal number 2 is meditation. Yeah, meditation. Now, I know with Tourette's, it sounds like an absolutely impossible feat to sit still and be calm and focus, but this is for the definitely more mild days. I find that if my tics don't want to come out, or my tics are just kind of relaxed for the day, then sitting there and just breathing and meditating and focusing my head on like one image and just trying to feel as calm as possible. Personally, when I meditate, I think of a tiny leaf on a rock in a very slow-moving creek deep in the forest, and that's my meditation place. That is where I go mentally. But you may create your own landscape. You could be like a butterfly. I don't know. Do what you want. Okay. Woo! Alright. Way number 3 is art. Now, I know art is a scary word, because you think automatically, I've got to paint, I've got to draw, I've got to do something creative like that. And no, I mean, you can. I mean, this is something I do. I paint. It's a big canvas. I paint. I let out my emotions on the canvas. Other times, I've gone really weird. For example, this is an arm created out of hot glue jumbo popsicle sticks, regular popsicle sticks, colored, and pipe cleaners. Or you can draw. And it doesn't have to be elaborate. Like, it can be simple. It can be little doodles. I mean, in my spare time, I make cards. This is one way I deal with it, you know. I get creative. I express myself through different mediums. I can also do pottery. And another hint at my Miyazaki love obsession is this adorable Sit Sprite mug that I made in high school. And on the inside is a tiny little Sit Sprite, so that when you get done with your tea, you have a little Sit Sprite in the bottom. For those not as artistically inclined, or like other mediums other than drawing or painting or pottery, or just get so frustrated with those mediums, I definitely recommend makeup. Or even, for anybody, a coloring book. And I mean, these were a huge boom recently, where it's like stress-free adult coloring books or whatever. Pick up some Disney fairy princess one if you want. Like, just find a way to release your tics. Branch out. Think outside the box. Find something you enjoy and see how much you can focus on it. See how much it helps you in dealing with your tics. These next two suggestions are definitely on the less of the fun, healthy side, I guess you could say. Number 4, medication. I know when I first had Tourette's, it was so sporadic that having medication or even taking medication really wouldn't help me, because it was so unregulated and random. I wouldn't know if I was going to have a bad day. I didn't know if it was going to be a good day. It was every 2 months I would have a week-long episode of having tics, and then it would just disappear. But now they're a lot more consistent. Okay. See? My tongue likes to come out my mouth. Woo! See? Told you guys. I told you. But once my tics got more consistent, around close to the time of actual diagnosis, I definitely saw the need for taking the medication on a more regular basis if I wanted to function. Now, what I personally take, when I was first prescribed, was clonazepam, and the generic name is called Klonopin. Now, I definitely, if you are talking to your doctors about medications, I'm no way endorsing these. They worked for me. I don't know if they're going to work for you. But you can definitely try different cocktails of medications. Now, the clonazepam I have found, if you don't take it on a regular basis, it does make you sleepy. So that is one downside. So you don't really want to go out or do driving or anything of the sort, because it can make you extremely sleepy and tired. As you take it more regularly, your side effects become less prevalent and you can function a little bit better, and it's a lot easier to deal with. Now, the second medication I'm on, because I was tired of being tired on the clonazepam, or the Klonopin, was clonidine, and that is also known as Catapress. I definitely don't get the tiring side effects that the clonazepam has, but sometimes it doesn't work as well as the clonazepam could, I guess you could say. Like, if I'm having a more mild to moderate day, I will take the clonidine if I still want to function on a normal level. But if I'm having a more moderate to severe day of tics, I will take my clonazepam and cross my fingers and hope I can keep functioning on a normal level. So I definitely recommend talking to your doctor if your regular ways of dealing with your Tourette's are starting to not have an effect that you want anymore. Definitely, you can try out different medications. You can also communicate with your doctor. Like, if I told my doctor, I was like, clonazepam makes me sleepy. I can't stand this. I need to stay awake in class. This sucks. I need something that I can function on, and that's why I got the clonidine. So definitely talk to your doctor. Talk to them about the side effects. Communicate with them, and they can work with you on correcting your prescription cocktail. Alright, so the fifth way I deal with having Tourette's is cigarettes. Now, I am no way endorsing smoking cigarettes whatsoever, no matter your age. Even if it is legal for you to smoke cigarettes, I am no way endorsing this. But I found that it works for me. Now, as a college student, I have access to a bunch of research material out there, and I came across I think it was a couple of articles on a study done about nicotine and Tourette's. Now, this was back in, I think, 2003, 2006 era, where Haldol, which is a mild tranquilizer, was still regularly prescribed to kids who had Tourette's. And they found that with low-dose nicotine, I think they put them on the patch, I think it was about 7 milligrams of nicotine, or 2 milligrams, one of the two numbers. Either way, low-dose nicotine cut their Haldol use in half. They didn't have to take half as much Haldol to calm their Tourette's down with the nicotine. So I said, I wonder if I could use that information for myself. So first I got a vape through Vaporfy. Thank you guys. That thing is awesome. And started off with a few low nicotine juices. And I still have my vape and I still have my juices. But I chose liquids too low in nicotine. They just didn't really have the effect I wanted. They were about 3 milligrams, but I was still having trouble with dealing with it. So I said, let's search out other ways. Or how about e-cigs? How about patches? How about gum? But I first started off with cigarettes just to see how it was. I found they worked. I found they worked great. They calm me down. They calm my tics down. And they make me less nervous about ticking as well. So usually about after the first cigarette, I might still be ticking, but I don't feel as tense about it, where I can just release my tics and be on my way and not have to worry about it. Usually, if I want to go to sleep, I'll take 2 cigarettes. Now again, I am not in any way endorsing smoking cigarettes at any age. Now, if you find that this works for you, fantastic. But in no way am I saying go out, buy cigarettes, and smoke. No. Bonus! My bonus technique to dealing with Tourette's is by just letting your tics out. Just letting them out. Just letting them do what they want. Because there's nothing better for your body, for your mental state, for your muscles than just letting them out. Now, I know for a fact that I have actually pulled muscles because of my tics, but it is better than having my muscles so tense up and headaches and just the constant feeling of needing to tick and the nervousness that comes with it. I mean, it is such a stress reliever just to let them out every now and then. Hold on. 1 second. This might take a while. Just let them out. Just let them out. Alright, so that was my video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed making it. By the way, if you didn't know, the 15th of May was the start of Tourette's Awareness Month. So I definitely recommend getting the word out there, letting people know. Even if you haven't told them that you have Tourette's, just let them know that, you know, it is officially Tourette Syndrome Awareness Month. Educate them, you know? You don't have to tell them that you have Tourette's, but just let them know that there are people out there that do have Tourette's. Widen their horizons a little bit. I challenge you to do that. To let your friends and family know that this is Tourette Syndrome Awareness Month and that it is a real thing. There is no cure, but you know what? People live with it and people get on with their lives with it. Also, once again, I will put the links down below for the tick facts and all that fun stuff. Oh, and by the way, I do sell these cards, but my shop is a little closed at the moment because I'm trying to update designs and stuff and getting through orders with my family and stuff, so these are probably my 2 favorite cards that I've ever made. So, yeah, this is just a taste of what I can do. My shop is called Whimsical Salutations. Oh yeah, Whimsical Salutations. Isn't that wonderful? It's on Etsy because, I mean, who wouldn't be on Etsy? Who isn't on Etsy? I think that's all for today, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. So, I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!